Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. Freeway Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to find some room. It's Lewis. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To throw, it's Aguilar. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Brazzell. We're able to get him down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Lewis.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Vols pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Returning to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Now they're running on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. To throw, it's Aguilar. Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down in distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Completion makes it second and short. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. He finds some space. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Important second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the grab. It's Brazzell. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play.
With the score, Tennessee 3, Miami 0.
Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Volunteers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. We're going for it. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Running out of time in the pocket. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Just what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
But the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. As the first down is still going. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Looking to pass. It's back. Caught by the receiver.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, looking to throw it. Out of the pass rush gets home.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Brazzell. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. This drive with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Up over the middle. It's Daniels. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's back. He's got it with room to run. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Point after, knocked right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? They'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. And that will pick up the first down. They're spotted at 38. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with a running play. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield. It's back. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Looking deep on the scramble. That deep shot is hard for a big gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hurricanes. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Brazzell. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Vols. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, how dangerous dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Back to pass. It's Beck. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. Football comes out. The defense has got it. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
He escapes the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And just, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in a wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
The Hurricanes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Catch is made. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage.
Touchdown, Canes. They cap the drive with 6 points.
How about that? This guy's been blocking all game. They finally give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and look what he does. That's a touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tennessee, 11.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brazzell. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw again. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Miami. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Got behind him after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. That's reeled in. It's Lewis. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Volunteers. He couldn't stop him there. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Same tailback, another carry. He's got room to run. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Design quarterback run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
The Canes look to keep this drive moving. Leaning on the run game here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. And the Canes will have to kick this away. And he takes it around the 20. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Aguilar. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They'll feed the back again. They can't get into the ground. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to pass this time. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He now to try here for the extra point.
And this running back's it's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility, pulls it in and gets 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. That's caught. It's Lewis. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Nice grab. It's Lewis. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Defensive backs off of the line, showing press. 4th down, look at the throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lyle. Makes a move and breaks free. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to.
Touchdown, Canes. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept them out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They are down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. He dropped it on the